Morning. Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. We are live in Manoa. I'm Evan. This is Terra. We're on the YouTube. Thanks for being here with us. We appreciate all your support and your willingness to take a moment to check in with yourself. Did promise this morning a little bit of science, so we will focus on what it feels like in the body when we connect consciously to our breath. That's going to be our experiment today. So come to a comfortable seated position and let's get started. Relax the shoulders, lift the chest, close the eyes, soften the muscles in the face, and let's meet that breath for the first time in the morning or the afternoon, wherever you find yourself. Perhaps tuning for the first time to the conscious breath today. Noticing if it's easy or one nostril is stuck or sticky. Maybe there's some heat or coolness. Just begin to tap in. This breath will be our guide as we go through our journey, about an hour long this morning. It's going to be our guide. Continue to go back to it. Let's allow eyes to come open. We're going to start with a breathing exercise, pranayama, conscious retention of the life force energy. Skull shining breath. Forceful exhalations through the nostrils, passive inhalation to follow. So on the forceful exhalation, the belly pushes back towards the spine. Inhale naturally follows. We'll work together at my rhythm. Let's do this. Kapalabhati, skull shining. Take an inhale. And let's begin. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Continue. Exhale, 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 all the breath. Inhale, half lung of air. Kumbha, breath retentions. Lift the chest, drop the chin, pull shoulders to ears, and engage your perineum like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. No breath in, holding breath in. Without any tension, hold the breath in. As you're ready, slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. We'll do a second round of Kumbha, breath retentions. Inhale. Hold the breath, lift the chest, drop the chin. You can pull shoulders to ears and engage perineum. As you're ready, release the holds, release the breath, allow the eyes to come open. We'll bring the prana, the life force energy, into the eyes. Eye exercise as we live in front of our screens. Great opportunity to put a little bit of healing energy into the area of our eyes. Head stays still, moving only the eyes. Take an inhale. On the exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another inhale. On the exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Another inhale. On the exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale. On the exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Good. Instead of stretching the eyes, we'll focus the eyes. Right hand comes up, not too high, not too low. Right eye height. Focusing to the finger without blinking. Slowly bend the elbow in the direction of the nose. And slowly extend the finger back out. Gazing momentarily beyond. Returning focus to finger, bending elbow. Slowly to the nose and slowly back up. Focusing the eyes. Gazing beyond. We'll do one more round, focusing to the finger without blinking. Move slowly. And slowly extending all the way back up. Release the hands, release the fingers, palms together. Make some friction. Another part of our science lesson. Bringing some heat together into the hands. And then slowly, right palm to right eye, left palm to left eye. No light coming in. We're going to give the rods and cones of the retina a bath. Healing energy into the eye sockets. And let's check back in with that breath. Long, slow, steady breath, please. Nice, easy, relaxed exhalation. Release the hands, interlace the fingers, press the palms out and up. Side body is going to begin to lift. You can relax the shoulders, extend the elbows, press the palms to your degree of flexibility. Keep the sit bones down. And let's move to Ujjayi. This is the ocean breath. We live in Hawaii. We're surrounded by a beautiful ocean. Make the sound of the ocean, the air pass in the back of the throat. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. And return to this ocean breath as we go through the duration of our practice. And let's release. Right palm coming, back of the right palm touches the back of the left. Turn the palms down, interlace the fingers. Find those little points in between the fingers and then roll the arms up and over to your degree of flexibility. Let's keep a smile on the face. Yoga for the wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Warming up the body. And then let's switch. Release. Left comes over the right. Interlace once again. Roll in. Remember to keep that smile. And of course, keep breathing. Fingers, wrists, shoulders. Everything engaging in the arms. And then slowly release. We're going to come to, we like to call it staff or stick position, Dandasan. In Sanskrit, sit bones down. You can use your hands at your sides. Lift your chest. And we're going to go yoga for the toes now. So the calves and heels stay down. We're going to squeeze the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 squeeze, and release. Right leg comes over the left, just like we do with the hands and fingers, we'll do with the toes. Let's see if we can. 1 toe is amazing. See if we can get a 2nd toe, perhaps 3rd toe. Working to interlace each toe, 4th toe, maybe the big toe. When you get the toes, let's squeeze the toes. Activating the nerves of the legs all the way up to the sciatic nerve in the hips. Squeezing toes. And release. Same thing, other side. Left comes over right. Interlacing pinky, 2nd, perhaps 3rd, 4th, and big toe. When you get those toes, even if just 1 toe is beautiful. Squeeze the toes. Squeezing toes. And release. We'll come to the ankles, continuing to warm up into the ankles. Extend the ankles forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and clockwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming up to the knees now. Interlace hands to elbows. Lift the chest. Keep that right leg down. We'll rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switching over to the other side now. Lift the knee. Grab the elbows. Chest comes up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. coming up to the front, moving to the big muscle groups. The thighs getting involved now. Right thigh, right heel comes in, right knee stays down, left leg coming back. So back of the left foot comes flat, no tension in the knee here, be careful. And then slowly start to get the weight slightly back. If you've got the privilege, you can continue to breathe, and then maybe coming to the elbows. Maybe if you've got the privilege, the openness in your practice this morning, come all the way to the top of the head. And if that's comfortable for you, go ahead and release the head and neck all the way down. Grab on opposite elbows. Keep that front left knee down. You can let out an audible sigh or exhalation if that feels good and you've got some, not going to wake any neighbors up. Stay with the breath for 3, 2, 1, and release. Come back to the elbows, rise up, same thing, other side. Warming up the body systematically. Left foot is in, right leg is back. And for some of us, this is our pose. You can just stay right here. Others, again, with the privilege, the openness, the opportunity. So long as we can stay with our breath, we start to come back. Eventually letting the head down, perhaps reaching the arms up overhead, letting that sigh go. Keeping the right knee down. And breathing. Let's turn the elbows once. This is a salutation to the sun. You can bring into your mind's eye perhaps a beautiful sunrise or sunset that you've seen in recent days. Maybe deeper in the recess of your memory, the feeling of the sun. It's a connection that we all have with this amazing star. Lights up our solar system. Our entire planet, bringing life force energy into our bodies. Grateful to the sun. We'll move 12 poses together. Take a deep inhale. On the exhaling breath, hands come heart level. On the inhaling breath, arms come up. Reach up, keep the feet down. You can look up. And on the exhaling breath, hinge and begin to fold from the hips. You bend the knees a little bit. If you need to, place the hands onto the front shins. Perhaps you have the privilege of placing the hands to the floor, fingertips in line with toes. Let the weight of your head hang heavy. Begin to press evenly into the backs of the knees as the tailbone and hips rise up to the sky. Chest coming in the direction of the thighs, forehead to the direction of the shins. You can use the support of gravity to press your hands into the earth, perhaps bringing your palms down in the direction of the floor. If you've got the privilege, you can bend the elbows or turn the hands around. This is our first stretch of the morning. We are just warming up. Key to the pose is our breath. Slow and steady, please. Bend the knees. Left leg is coming back, left knee down. Ashwashan Chalanasana. Front knee stays in line with front foot. Press the chest forward. Open the palms. You can look up, look forward or up. Sink those hips. So as the gaze comes up, the hips go down. Listening to the music of your own breath. Breathing in and breathing out. For 3, 2, 1. Hands coming in line with front foot. Right leg comes back. Parvokanasan, mountain pose, often known in the West as downward facing dog. Himalayas, we got the same pose, we call it mountain pose. Parvokanasan. Spread the fingers wide, press the palms to the earth. Inner elbows draw towards one another. You can tuck the chin into the chest, make some space in the shoulder blades. Muscles of the rib cage, intercostalis, are activating. Lift your belly button up to the sky. It's going to help your tailbone come up. Body shape's like a V. This is where the mountain comes from. Keep that belly button lifted. Engage the thighs and press the knees evenly back. Perfectly okay if the heels don't touch the earth here. See if you can press both heels down evenly into the earth. Again, listen to the music of your own breath. The back of your next exhalation, go ahead and drop the knees to the floor, send the heart right between the thumbs, elbows stay up. You can claw the fingers to get those elbows up, chin extends forward. Ashtanga Namaskar, 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin on the earth. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades and lengthening the chin as you gaze down at your nose. Continue to breathe. Butt and tail are up off the mat. Let's point the toes, press the hips. You can come Bhujangasana into the hands. Or if you're just warming up, go ahead and drop the elbows right in line with the shoulders. Lift the chest, gaze up, point the toes, Sphinx pose. Place the hands once again in line with shoulders. We are coming back into mountain pose. Pressing hands and feet, hip distance apart, evenly into the mat. Once again, belly button lifting up to the sky. And breathing. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, palms back, gaze up. Hips down. Ashwashanshalanasana on the other side. Continuing to breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Right foot comes forward. Backs of the legs come long. Forehead to the direction of the shins. May notice that you have a little bit more depth in this posture. Remember to keep with the breath, steady inhalations, mindful, relaxing exhalations. Lengthening the backs of the legs evenly. Perhaps pressing palms or bending elbows, helping to pull the body close together. Press the feet, palms together. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands back to heart level. Release the palms. We'll do Surya Namaskar, sun salutation on the other side. Moving together with breath now. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, rise up, lift up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Forward fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, open up, look up. Place the palms, left leg back. Mountain pose on your exhale. No breath here. Knees, chest, and chin come down. Ashtanga Namaskar. And then inhale. Bhujangasana. Press to the hands. Point the toes. Lift and look. Turn the top of the toes. Exhaling. Mountain pose. Right foot forward. Left knee down. Inhale. Look up. Sink the hips. Place the hands, exhale, left foot, feet are together, inhale, coming up, exhale, hands, heart level. Nice one. Release the palms to the sides, close the eyes, and let's use that power of visualization once again connect to the moon. We've got a crescent moon in the sky. The moon, other amazing celestial body, balancing the rays of the sun around the earth, between the sun and the earth, affecting the waters of our planet, the oceans, rivers, and streams, and lakes. Similarly, we've got an aquarium inside of these bodies. Grateful to the moon for its effect on the waters of our body, including the waters of our brain. The moon, tremendous effect on our thinking and our mental processes. We dedicate this Chandra, means moon in Sanskrit, Namaskar, to making the mind our best friend. Eyes come open, change only 4th and 9th postures. Take an inhalation. On the exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Take a breath in the forward fold, please. Take several. Continue to stay with it. Back to the legs are long. Maybe palms are coming to the earth. If you have the privilege to have the palms on the earth, you can turn the palms around. Begin to bend the elbows. Forehead once again in the direction of the shins. Bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down, hands heart level. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Body shape in a crescent moon now. Keep that front knee coming towards midline, in line with the front foot. Can soften those toes and put a smile on the face. Left hip coming down and forward. Palms are together. You can release the arms, just reach the arms up. Arms are coming up. Gaze will follow towards the ceiling. Once again, listen to the sound of the breath. Press into the back foot. Press into the back knee for 3, 2, 1, and release. Place hands, right leg back, mountain pose. Hands and feet hip distance apart. Again, activate those thighs. Can lift the kneecaps as you press the heels evenly down. Belly button stays engaged. Inhale, exhale, let all the breath go. Open the mouth, let the breath go. And we go up, down with the belly button. Yoga for the organs. Up, down with the belly button. Keep lifting that belly. Lift and release, lift and release, lift and release. Up and down. And then slowly release. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, return the breath to normal. Left foot. Am I in the right direction? I think I forgot my own pose here, this one. Left foot is forward, right leg is down. Here you go, hands to heart level. Inhale, arms all the way overhead. Do yoga for the organs and forgot what side I was on. Keep that left foot coming towards midline now. Arms are up and over. Right knee down, right foot down. Reach the arms. And let's place the hands. Yeah, I think I did mix it up. We're going to go right foot forward.
What we didn't do.
I missed that Ashtanga, so let's go ahead and let's go right foot forward. Woo! First time in a while on that one. Back to the legs are long. And then we'll inhale, rise up. Our yoga teacher likes to say, exhale, hands to heart level. There's 12 poses, not 11. Not 13, not 9. I think I just did 9, so blessings. Let's see if we can get it right here on the other side. I'm going to do this. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart level. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Place the hands, left leg back, mountain pose. We're going to do it now. We're going to hold mountain. Let's come down, Ashtanga Namaskar. This is the one that we skipped. We're going to stay in it for a minute here. Inhale, lift up. So Bhujangasana here. Point the toes, hips come down, elbows can be bent or straight. Keep lifting the chest, gazing towards the ceiling. Turn the tops of the toes. Rise up. Mountain pose. Right foot forward, left knee down, crescent moon on the other side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, place the hands. Left foot comes forward, backs of the legs are long. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands heart level. We made it. Release the palms. Close the eyes, noticing the beating of our hearts. Oracles and ventricles of the heart activated. Can feel the capillaries and the toes and fingers and the skull vibrating. Sign of life. Grateful, grateful for this amazing movement of prana. Allow eyes to come open for our first pose. Utkatasana. Hands come together, heart level. Arms coming all the way up overhead. You can stay in a steeple or release the hands. Gaze up. So chin stays parallel, but look up. Inhale, exhale, sit the butt and tail back like we are sitting into a chair. Utkatasana, this is chair pose. You can bring the weight slightly out of the toes. Sit the tail back, down and back. Lift the chest, natural curve in the low back. Arms are reaching, fingertips reach, elbows are straight. Four, five. Breathe deeply. You can lift the toes if you'd like up off the mat. 4, 3. Continue to breathe. 2, 1, and release. We've got arms all the way to our sides. Interlacing the fingers now for double angle pose. Press the palms down, back, and away. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Release the weight of the head to hang heavy once again in the fold. Now you've got the added element of the arms and shoulders. Keep lifting the arms up to the sky. Bending the body forward. Dvikasana, double angle pose. Continuing to breathe slowly and steadily. Release the palms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands back to heart level. We'll continue to move through our chair series. View twisted chair. Feet are together. Take an inhale. On the exhale, sit down and back. Left elbow coming over to the right knee. Palms stay together in prayer position. You can turn the head and neck to the opposite side, perhaps up in the direction of the ceiling. Keep the butt coming down, belly button coming across. Knees together. If you've got the privilege, go ahead and take the left hand in line with the right foot. Right arm reaches up to the heavens. Belly button once again across. Open the chest. Gaze up. Look up. For 3. You can add your bind if you like. 2. And 1. Release. Hands come back to heart level. Same thing on the other side. Twisted chair. Take an inhalation. On the exhale, sit to your chair. Right elbow to left knee. Turn the head and neck. Butt is down, belly's across. Gaze towards side wall and or ceiling, palms together in prayer position. Breath stays slow and steady. If you've got the privilege, go ahead and look down. Right fingers or palm come in contact with the earth. Left hand reaches up to the heavens. Nice broad opening across the front side of the chest. Gaze up towards the front fingertips. Fingertips at the ceiling. You can add your bind if you'd like for 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly coming back up. Bring arms all the way up and overhead. You can do table position. Feet are together, arms reaching up to the sky. Take an inhale. On the exhale, hinge and fold. Line of energy from the hips out through the fingertips. Gaze about 4 feet in front of you. Flat back. Belly is strong here. Keep lifting the belly. Extend out through those fingertips for 5. Breathing deeply, please. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hands to heart level. Bend both knees. You can bring all 10 fingers down if you'd like. We're going to go ahead and, I got to do the other thing. I got to work on my poses this morning. I'm out of order. Right heel's coming up. Hands stay together at heart level. We do balance pose. Right heel is back. Left leg comes strong. Get your arms out in front. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching those fingertips out in front. Right heel comes back. Now line of energy from right heel out through the fingertips. Breathing, please, for 3, 2, 1. This time, hands come together, heart level. All 10 fingers in front. Keep the left hand down, about a foot in front of you and off to the side. You can use 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or the whole palm. Right hand can come to the hip if you like to stay there. That's beautiful. Keep stacking those hips. Stack the right hip to the left hip. Press out through that right heel. If you'd like, right hand comes up to the sky. And if you wobble, if you fall, you can laugh. I'm laughing at myself. I've missed like 3 poses this morning. Staying with it. Head and neck turn all the way in the direction of the right side. Perhaps if you've got, you can bend that right knee. Grab on. Right hand, right foot. Kick that foot to the hand. Look up over the right shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Wow, that pose feels different in the morning than it does in the afternoon. In yoga, we love the morning because we have the will. The afternoon, the evening is nice because the body is loose. For us, we're moving through the blockages still. We're still warming up over here, getting the body in the mood. Do the same thing on the other side. Balanced position. Hands come heart level. We're going to pendulum the body forward. Left thigh comes parallel to the floor. Press the left heel away. Arms are coming out in front. Keep reaching those fingertips. Gaze once again down about 4 feet in front. Body knows the journey. Look down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart level. Bend that right knee. You can go 10 fingers or just the right hand if you have the openness. 2 fingers, 3 fingers, perhaps the whole palm, about a foot in front, off to the side. Stack those hips. Left hand comes over to the left hip, perhaps all the way up. You'll change your gaze. Eventually it comes towards the side wall. Eventually it comes all the way up towards the ceiling, turning the neck, opening the chest. This is half moon position. Good job. Keep breathing. Notice the difference between this side and the other side. Bend that left knee. Grab on if you'd like, or just stay right where you're at. Kick the left foot to the left hand. Open that left shoulder. Keep looking up over the shoulder. Straighten the right foot, the right leg. For 3, 2, 1, and let's release. Woo. Yep, going with the flow. Feet are mat distance apart. Hands come up. Right hand grabs the left. Left hip comes out. Use the right hand to pull. Swing tree. Tree in a hurricane. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards left armpit, chest. Left hip is all the way out. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. And switch. Left hand grabs the right. Right hip comes out. Left hand grabs. Pulls all the way over. Side body stretch. Gaze up towards that right armpit, chest. Left shoulder slightly forward. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands are on our hips, feet are hip distance. We're coming down to the mat. Padahastasana, hands, 2 feet position. Squeeze the elbows back. Inhale, exhale. Fold forward. Hands, 2 feet. Perhaps hands coming underneath the feet. If you've got the privilege, you can place the fingers underneath the toes. If that is available, perhaps you can get your toes to the middle of the palms. Perhaps toes all the way up to the wrists. To your degree of flexibility, if you are not in that category, please grab on back behind your calves. And you can continue to pull the body forward. Again, like all the other folds, our breath is slow and steady. Elbows are bending as the forehead comes in the direction of the shins. Release. Stay right where you're at. You can straighten those legs. Peace fingers. You're going to grab onto the big toes. If your hands are back behind your calves, keep them right there. You're going to stretch the neck, cervical spine. Lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the neck. Gaze up, look up, front side of the room. Maybe all the way to the middle of the room, maybe all the way to the ceiling. Keep lengthening the front of the neck. 4, 3. Gazing up. 2, 1, and release. Place the hands, step back. Parvokanasana. This is mountain pose. Body shapes a V. This time we can bend the right knee, press the left heel down. Bend the left knee, press the right heel down. Press both knees evenly down and back, please. We'll keep the right heel down. We're going to lift the left leg and center it in the middle of your hips. Keep lifting that left foot. Right hand, right elbow engage. Right foot, right heel press to the earth. Lift that left leg. Keep lifting for 3, 2, take an inhale. And exhale, left foot comes forward. Warrior series, outer edge of the back foot. Turn it in, 10, 20, maybe 30 degrees. Rise up. Sink down. So body's up. Hips are down. Soften those front toes again. Put a smile on the face. Right hip comes forward. Hands come heart level. Inhale. Like the right shoulder's coming in front of the left. Arms coming all the way up. So keep that right side body coming in line with the left as the hips sink and arms lift. Gaze maybe in the direction of the ceiling, perhaps. Strong in the legs, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. For 3, 2, 1, open up. Virabhadrasana 2, get that back foot, maybe an inch or 2 longer. Arms come parallel to the mat and earth. Palms can be up or down to your degree of flexibility. Gaze out at those front fingers. Nice opening in the hips, building strength and will in the legs. Gazing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back foot stays grounded. Right arm reaches in a diagonal. You can stay in a steeple or palms together. Keep reaching. Keep the chest up off the thigh. Heart is lifting. Fearless warrior. Becoming fearless. Advaya. Advaya means fearless. Fearless warrior for 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Keep reaching that right arm up. Stay strong in the feet. If you'd like to move to a bind, you may. Right hand comes to the low back. Left hand will lift up and grab. You want a little rope to connect it. Or just stay right where you're at. Keep that left hand grounded. Lift, lift, lift the heart to the sky for 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll do some arm balancing. Back knee down. Heel toe, front foot. Going to elevate the body via the balance and the strength of the core. Hands come to push-up position. Hook the left elbow inside the right thigh. The right elbow is going to grab onto the inside of the right hip. Back knee is down, left foot is wide. Some of us, this is our pose. But just try to get to the push-up. Gaze slightly down and forward. Once you come to that push-up, hook that right elbow in. Then you can start to lift the back knee, lift the back toes. Keep the left leg pressing away off the earth. Point those back toes lifted up, maybe an inch or 2. Keep lifting Kondanyasa, arm balancing. And when you are done with that, let's all come to meet in Balasana, child's pose. Buttocks to heels, forehead rests on the earth, palms come to face up. Once again, grateful for that beating heart in the center of our chest. Sign of life, been with us since we've been in our mother's womb. 27 days into the womb, the heart starts beating. Been with you ever since. That is the ultimate companion on this earthly journey. Sending blood and fresh oxygen out into the lungs. Grateful for the 2 lungs. Lower lobes, middle lobes, and the upper lobes on the right and left sides of the chest cavity. Grateful for these lungs, ventilating, purifying, bringing fresh energy, life force energy throughout our bodies. So, so grateful for our heart and lungs. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. We'll place the hands in front, balancing left and right side. Let's do the same thing. The other side. Warrior series. This time left heel stays down, right leg lifts up. Engage the left hand, straighten the left elbow. Engage the left foot, press the left heel. Lift that right leg a little bit higher. Inhaling for 3, 2, 1. Right leg's coming all the way forward. Out right to the back foot turns, body knows the journey. Let's get right into it. Warrior 1 series. Out right to that back foot stays grounded. Hands are at heart level. Left hip forward. Arms coming all the way up overhead. See if you can get that left rib cage and shoulder in line with the right. Sink to the hips. Reach the hands. Gaze forward, perhaps looking up. Soften those front toes, smile on the face for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come parallel. Get a little bit more length in the back foot. Start to open up. This is Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. Gazing at front fingertips, sinking to the hips. Stay active in the back hand. You can check in with if you like. Once again, palms up or down, no matter. Gazing at front fingertips for 5. Breathing deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes forward. Fearless warrior once again. Body's in a diagonal. Heart is up off the chest, or the heart is up off the thigh. Still right there in the chest. Keep reaching the fingertips. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth. Left hand to the sky. Stay strong in the feet. Keep lifting that left hand up. If you'd like, go for your bind, you may. Left hand to the low back. Right hand comes under and through the right thigh. Otherwise, right hand stays grounded. Heart lifts to the sky. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Back knee down. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Body knows the journey. A, in this case, is for attempt. Heel toe right foot all the way out. Push-up position with the hands. Right elbow in contact with the inner left thigh. The left elbow comes in contact eventually with the left thigh. Gaze slightly down and forward. You can keep that back knee down momentarily or just eventually lift that up. Straighten the right leg. Point the left toes. See if you can lift the left toes even for an inch. Gaze down and forward. Chin stays up off the mat for 3, 2, 1. Once again, nice job, good try. Let's come all the way back. Child's pose. Grateful, grateful now. Largest organ in the body, skin, dermis. Mixing elements in the body. Body's warming up. Tapas, spiritual heat is rising inside the body, mixing with that water element and the air coming in, combining, making a steam. It's a purification, internal purification processes happening. Body's beginning to sweat, release, detoxify. Every skin cell in the body is vibrating with glistening life, allowing life force energy easily in and out. Grateful, grateful for this beautiful, beautiful skin. Right, inhale, rise up. We'll come to meet in a table position. Hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, flat back here. We'll do a few easy cat and cow. The inhalation, drop the belly button, lift the chest, gaze up, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine, forehead comes in the direction of the pelvis. Keep pressing the pelvis to the forehead. Again, inhale, Tuck the tail, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze up, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine, forehead in the direction of the pelvis, which keeps pressing forward. Once again, inhale, follow your breath, your spine, your practice. Exhale, roll the spine. We'll come to a flat back once again. Doing another member of the cat family. This is tiger pose. Left hand's going to come forward like you're going to shake my hand. Right leg is coming up and back. Press the rear heel away. So line of energy now from front finger all the way out through that rear heel, activating the core, the center of the body. Keep reaching and breathing for 3, 2, 1. If you want to stay right there, please do so. Otherwise, you can bend the right knee. Left hand comes to reach, can look down for balance, but once you get it, kick the foot to the hand. If you'd like to look up and over left shoulder, you may. For 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll try the same thing, tiger. On the other side, left hand is down, right hand is forward, left heel is back. We're having fun. So this is strengthening. It builds some heat in the center of the body. So stay flat back, fingers extend, heel presses, activate that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right there, or bend the knee, grab on, and then kick. And you can start to either look down for balance or start to look up over that right shoulder as you kick foot to hand. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's come all the way back into a squatting position. Everybody loves to squat, right? It's good practice. Westerners have forgotten the squat, long forgotten squat pose. We're bringing it back here. All right, feels good. So heels can come down, and they may not get there. Hands can come to heart level. Momentarily press the inner knees to the elbows, like there's a really firm contact. Activate a little bit. Nice. And then release. Left hand comes forward, right hand comes all the way up to the sky. Reach and lift. For 3, 2, 1. Once again, heart level. Same thing other side. Right hand down, left hand up. Reach for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands back to heart level. Palms coming down. We'll do Bakasana Crow. Got your headstand in the middle of the room. You want to go for it? Now's a good time. Tara's going to give you a side angle of the crow pose. Hands come down. This is first. Gaze is forward and down. Then start to lift the butt up. Keep the knees in contact with the backs of the triceps and the elbows. If I look too far down, I'm going to come forward. So that's why we stretch that neck a little bit. Gaze forward slightly, and then maybe just walk in. Maybe just one toe, eventually both toes. Keep giving it a shot. If you want to go into your tripod headstand, then you look down, head's going to follow. Once you've done that, press to the hands. You can lift the legs evenly up. Otherwise, you are in Bakasana, giving it perhaps another opportunity or two this morning. Crow pose or crow headstand. Up to you. You know your journey. You know your practice. If you're in headstand, can come into a variation. If you like, the rest of us are going to move out of our crow, and we are going to move in the direction of Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Spin around this time. I'm going to teach it in this direction. We'll see what happens. All right, lay the spine down, palms come to the earth, knees come in the direction of the chest. There you are. And then you can slowly start to lift up. Hands are coming to the low back. Legs coming up to the sky. So the further the hands come up the back, the straighter the legs are going to be. No problem if the body's in a V. Keep the toes in line with your forehead. Gaze at the big toes, please. Shoulder stand. Beautiful release of energy. Venus return. That's the veins moving through the feet, calves, thighs, lactic acid, releasing flooding the heart with fresh prana. Gravity, using gravity to our benefit. Do some modifications from here. If you want to stay right where you're at, please do so. Keep the right leg up, the left leg's coming down. It's like a half plow position. Moving in the direction of splits here. No problem if that left foot doesn't reach all the way to the earth. Just keep pressing the heel for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Left foot up, right leg down. Press the right heel away. Keep the hands on the low back. Stay supported. Keep your head and neck still, please. For 3, 2, 1. Both legs up, and we'll move into halasana. This is plow pose. In this case, stabilize your shoulders. Stay on once again. Don't move your head and neck. And then both feet coming up and over. Again, no problem. If the feet don't touch the earth, keep the hands on the low back. You've got the privilege and the practice. You can release the hands, interlace the palms. Just like we do in double angle pose, press those palms down towards the earth now. Opening the shoulders, lifting up a little higher onto the cervical spine. Keep pressing those heels away. Halasana, gaze right at belly button. This pose is great for the thyroid and parathyroid. Slow down your breath, please. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to release. So you can get the hands back to the low back, eventually release the palms to the sides, bend the knees, release the spine all the way down in contact with the earth. And extend the legs out in front, bring the heels together for Matsyensan, Matsyendrasan. This is the fish pose. Heels together, point the toes. Palms real close to the side body. Bring the hands even all the way underneath the thighs and buttocks. Reset the feet if you have to. And then come all the way up to the elbows, top of the head on the earth. Lower set of teeth past the upper set of teeth. Add your fish gills. Breathe deeply into the lungs, please. And slowly release the head and neck back in contact with the earth. Turn the head and neck from side to side and back to center. Let's go right heel, right knee going to come in the direction of the right chest. Give ourselves a little squeeze here. You can use your hands to do the squeeze. And then right foot up onto the left knee. Right arm out in a T position. You can go bent elbow or just straight. Use the left hand. Inhale, exhale, guide that right knee all the way down and over. And neck turn to the right. Continuing to breathe, long, slow, steady breaths in the twist, please. And slowly release, untwist, right knee comes back up, right foot to the earth. Straighten the hips, extend the right foot. This time the left knee is coming in the direction of the left shoulders. Give it a little squeeze. And then left foot, right knee, right hand, stays up on top, left arm out in a T position. Inhale, exhale. Slowly twist into the other side. And come over to the side thigh if you need to on the twist. Right hand guiding that left knee towards the earth. Head and neck turn towards left shoulder, which remains grounded. For 5, breathing deeply, please. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Left knee comes up. Straighten the hips, extend both legs, bring the arms all the way up overhead. Point the right toes and right hand. Stretch. Point the left toes and left hand. Stretch. Point both toes, both hands. Take an inhale. On the exhale, come all the way up. We'll spin around so you can see us. That'd be great for the forward folds. Let's do it. Actually, we're going to do bent legs, like a little tripod here. Add a fold in here to get the hips. So it's like you're in your cross-leg lotus, but bring a little distance, maybe 6 inches or more off the inside heel. Whichever one is inside now, we're going to switch it after. Get the sit bones down. You can use your claw hands to sit tall. Great. And now take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to start to use those hands. Just walk the hands forward. Just keep walking. And you'll get your degree of flexibility. Eventually, you can let the weight of the head to hang heavy, but just keep walking those hands wherever they want to go. And you should feel the stretch. Sit bones stay down. You stay active in the big toe mounds to protect the knees if you need that. Weight of the head eventually comes to hang heavy. Breath is slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly walk it back up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So use your hands to brace, and then just walk the feet. See if you can do without the hands, just for awareness. And it's like a little tripod here. So it's like lotus or half lotus, but that inside heel is not way on your butt. It's maybe 8 inches out. Notice what this side feels like than the other. Usually we do our dominant side first. This one may be a little more awkward, and that's okay. So get the sit bones down, hands to your side so you can lift the chest, have a long spine, and then inhale, exhaling breath, find some relief. In folds particularly, we use inhales to bring vitalization, energy, prana in, and then the exhale a little bit more. Just a little bit more relaxation, a little bit more length, a little bit more fold on the exhales. Eventually, weight of the head comes to hang heavy. Breathing slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Walk it back up. Bend the knees in the direction of the chest. We're going to do Navasana to close the boat pose. Merrily down the stream we will go. Knees in. Eventually straighten those legs. Lift the chest. Arms come straight. Gaze right at those big toes. Straight legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Kapalabhati breath. Forceful exhales. Bend the knees, big toes, big peace fingers, grab the big toes, straighten the legs. For 3, 2, 1, wide legs. For 3, keep lifting the chest. 2, 1, feet together, see if you can bring the forehead to the shins. Play, play, play. For 3, 2, 1, fall out at your level. And then spin around 180 degrees. You made it. Corpse pose, Shavasana. Most important moment of the practice, we get to relax and integrate. Lay the spine flat, remove the hair bun. You can use an eye pillow or a light cover if you have something. Palms turn to face up, ankles flop to the sides. Eyes are closed. Active relaxation. Lift the right leg, point the right toes just an inch or 2. Squeeze, flop the right leg. Lift the left leg, point the left toes, squeeze, flop the left. Going to squeeze the buttocks now, like you're going to lift the butt up off the ground, but take the belly button down to the earth. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Release the entire hips, genitals, softening the low back. Take a deep inhalation, fill the chest, fill the lungs, and on an exhale, open the mouth, all the breath out. Make a fist with the right hand, squeeze and lift the right arm just an inch off the mat, squeeze, flop the right arm. Fist with the left arm, squeeze and lift for just an inch, and flop the left. the skull on the ground and lengthen the cervical spine. So chin comes in the direction of the chest with the skull down. Lengthen and relax. Head and neck turn effortlessly from side to side and back to center. Open the mouth wide, wide, wide. Stick the tongue out and down. Lion's pose. Turn the mouth. Activate the muscles of the face. Squeeze the eyelids, eyebrows, hairline, temples. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax, softening now all the muscles in the face. Relaxing the physical body from head to toe. Entire physical body relaxes from head to toe. Resolving to remain still for the remainder of the relaxation practice. We'll bring our attention to our breath at our nostrils. Simply notice, become a witness, an observer of the breath, watching the breath pass at the nostrils. Shift attention now to the navel region, watching the belly rise and fall effortlessly with each passing inhalation and exhalation. Count the breath backwards from 10, non-vocally, watching the belly rise at 10, belly falls at 10, belly rise at 9, belly falls at 9. Stay with your breath, your count all the way down to 1. Stay with it, watching the breath. To 1, you can release the breath, release the count, release the mind to drift effortlessly where it will. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations can rise and fall, just like the movement of the breath. The clouds passing in the sky, let it, whatever it is, let it come and let it pass. Deepening your relaxation right now. Sinking even further into the stillness. Benefits of all the postures we did to effortlessly flow and move, the healing that's needed in your body. Trust your body's innate intelligence. It knows exactly what to do. Corpse pose, Shavasana. From this very relaxed place, let's return our awareness to our breath and breathing once again. Belly rise and fall, and gradually beginning to deepen your inhalations and exhalations. Using the breath as a tool to wake the body. You can allow movement in, the fingers, the toes, the head, the nose, or any natural movement that feels just perfect for you, like you're a cat, just stretching, reaching, whatever that is, or remaining still. Let's allow the movement to guide us effortlessly to a sideline position on our right. Eyes remaining closed. You can make a pillow with the hands. Find a way to rest the head comfortably. Enjoy the stillness. Quiet connection. Using the strength of the palms and hands, going to press ourselves up to a comfortable, relaxed seat, much same way as we began. Closing the eyes, sitting with a long spine. Energetic attention at the brow center momentarily. You may notice any light, vibration, enhanced sensation in this area. Rest in that meditative awareness, please. Resolve now to take this stillness with you out off the mat into the world, to your work, to your family, to your loved ones, to the planet. Deeply grateful for these practices. This amazing breath in one another's presence. We'll bring the hands together at heart level. Closing customarily. Namaste. Eyes come open. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who's joining us. If you're not already there, we are live on Live Yoga Channel. Like us, subscribe, comment. Get over there. Join us. Mondays and Thursdays, we're on the mat for this classical yoga life balance practice. Tuesdays, Tara's got the takeover. She's busting out chair yoga and digestive wellness. You don't want to miss it. It is so exciting. It's not easy, folks. It's not easy to do this work. We need it. And if I know you like I know my friends,